And not only do you need to work out, you probably need to eat a bunch of these. Hey. What is up? Great morning! Alright, so this video is about some of the programs that I do and some of the programs that I offer to people. Okay, so people ask, like, am I a life coach? I mean, I guess the answer is yes, but in reality, I don't pretend to know that much about life. I would rather consider myself a philosopher. I could rather consider myself an artist. I would rather consider myself someone who really cares. So I do offer a RISE program, which is a daily program, which you have access to myself or another RISE coach, and we wake up. Now, as far as everything else that I do, what I do is I offer programs for mind mapping, goal setting, schedule syncing, morning ritual syncing, habit creation, creating at stakeness, creating goals. It really depends a lot on what you're up to. So I wanted to talk about some of the other programs that exist. We have Clear Vision 2020, where we really take a hard stop and go, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I creating? What am I manifesting? Wait. But before all that, before we get into all these goals, I know you're like trying to get into, oh my God, I want to accomplish a bunch of shit. Why? Now, if you've seen my 5 steps to create a goal, you know that we really need to ask the deeper question. Why? In Clear Vision 2020, it's really about taking a step back and imagining if you could wave the magic wand of willpower and your best self could show up 85% of the time, what would be possible in my life? Where would I see myself 5 years from now? And really dropping in, seeing it, hearing it, tasting it. Get clear as to why in the world you're here. How are you serving the greater purpose? How are you an instrument of God, the universe, the simulation, whatever? And after we've established where we're going, where do we need to be a year from now? Where do we need to be 6 months from now? Where do we need to be a month from now? Where do we need to be 2 weeks from now? 1 week, and then finally today. So it's really about creating a structure for where you need to be in the next couple years. Schedule sync. So schedule sync is amazing for me because it's one of the techie things that I really like to geek out on. And so now where we know where we're going, it's about establishing what does that map look like? And not only what does the map look like, but what does that look like in my week? I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a goal of losing weight. Well, I used to work for a fitness company, so I used to do this all the time. What are the moving pieces? What is the engine of creation that's gonna manifest a better body? Well, obviously, if you have any sense, you realize that you need to work out. Yeah. And not only do you need to work out, you probably need to eat a bunch of these. Hey. If I was looking at your calendar, I would see some time blocks for your workouts. I would also see maybe a 4-hour block so that you can meal prep. Or maybe you're lazy like me and you pay somebody else to meal prep because guess what? It takes a lot of time. Maybe you are writing a book, in which case you need to block out, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours a day to... And then really looking at your 3 non-negotiables in a schedule. When you go to work, your sleep, and your vocations and passions. And really establishing those 3 pillars before we do anything else on your calendar. What time you shower, what time you go to the grocery store, what time you watch TV, negotiable. When you go to work, when you go to sleep, and your passions, non-negotiable. Make sense? And then we have our RISE sync, which is obviously what we're here to do, wake up. So what does the first 60 to 90 minutes of my life look like? When I wake up, am I snoozing the alarm clock? Is this what I do? I snooze. What you're telling the universe is I'm not ready. Today's not a gift. Today's not an opportunity. Maybe you're the kind of person that puts their phone right next to their bed. Not happening. Not here at least. So RISE sync is about getting really into how you wake up. Some recommendations: work out, meditate, journal. If you do those 3 every day, even if it's just 10 minutes each, 10-minute yoga, 10-minute meditation, and 5 minutes of journaling and some sort of planning, guess what? You're gonna be in good shape. So those are 3 programs that I offer one-on-one. So anyways, those are my programs. If you have any questions, you'd like to subscribe, you'd like to reach out for coaching, holla at your boy, JC here. Remember, everybody wakes up, but not everybody rises. Ready? Let's rise!
Waking up to you, into this.